Hey, so today I am going to show you something that I have discovered. And I am the first person in the world that discovered this. How to prevent or stop the sun from making you tired, giving you headaches, weak, fatigue, sleepy, and energy or no energy drained, and more. Okay? Now, this is a DIY video, and yes, you can do it, and you do not need anyone. Before I go into further than that, my PayPal link, it's in the description, and sometimes I even pin it. If you want to support my channel, look there. Okay? Now, today we're going to talk about what they are called EMF sensitivity or EMF sickness. Just to let you know, because I understand something, there is no such thing. Okay? Because they do not understand something, so they blame everything. But I can tell you what I have discovered. I have discovered what they called a human battery. And yes, it does exist. And for this video, it's going to help people who do farming, or when they farm in the sun, or working on the farm in the sun, or people who work in constructions, or, mowing their lawns. And for the people who do gardenings. You know how people do gardenings in the evenings, or even in the sun, or early in the morning? Well, there is a time that I want you to avoid, and that's between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Why? It's because that is when direct sunlight, there's too much radiation. Your battery aren't able to handle that. Even with this, what I call the Wonder Bracelet. Even with the Wonder Bracelet, okay? There's too much radiation for it to handle. Furthermore, you got to protect yourself from UV light. So put a big hat on, okay? Or wear a long sleeve shirt. Now, in the future, they are going to study this video. I promised. Because they wanted to understand what I have discovered. And now, I am going to show you what I have discovered. And once that is done, go to the DIY video and make it. Okay? Once you make that, I promise you, your world, your life, and everyone around you will change. This is the sun. And then this is you. You are out in the sun. All those little particles coming at you. Right? Some of those absorb into you. Now, imagine we have a battery. Yes, you have a battery. It's called a human battery. Positive and negative. Okay? But your battery is about this full. Here's another example. If you are another person and you are EMF sensitive, your battery would be this high. Why this battery is kind of low. Okay? And if you are extra, extra sensitive, your battery's almost full. That's positive up top, and that's negative. So this one is, or let's say this one is 2/3. This one's full. This one is about maybe a little bit over half. Okay? If you were this person, you will be able to stay out in the sun longer. If you're a person, I'm going to name A, B, and C. Okay? If you're a person B, you know you can't stay out in the sun too long. If you're a person C, you're in trouble. Because once you get out in the sun, you're going to get tired. Because as you're out in the sun, your battery is being charged. But if you are already full all the time and your battery is actually good, believe it or not, we think, oh, it's half full. It's not. It's actually the opposite of this world. When you are in this world, it's actually the opposite. The person C is actually really healthy. Yeah, believe it or not. The person A is actually not healthy. Unbelievable, right? Well, you learned something today. Now, so if you're person A, you gotta charge. Right? So you're able to stay in the sun longer. So let's say this person can stay 2 hours. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's say 1 hour. 3 hours. This person can stay actually 6 hours in the sun without getting tired. So 1, 3, and 6. It's actually the opposite, like I said. Okay? So you're being charged. Because you're out in the sun most of the time. This person here, if you're the A, you're able to stay out in the sun 6 hours. While this person can only stay 3. And this person can only stay 1 hour. That's it. And he or she is in trouble. Well, what if I tell you that because I understand this, and because I understand something very simple, this. Because of that, I invented something called the Jordan Bronson's bracelet. And yes, I will link the video up here how to make it. And that's what it will look like. Okay? Now, I have a bunch of them right here. Okay? What does this do? If you see that video up here, you will know what it does. Okay? Now, if you put this bracelet on, let's say this person here, you are this person here, you can only stay 3 hours. If you put maybe 2 on, you probably get another 2 hours. You became 5 hours now. Me, I have to put 4 in. But I am actually this person because I am very EMF sensitive. Okay? So in order for me to be this person, I have to put 4 of these on. Yep. And when I made that discovery, that's when I knew what the sun is doing to our battery. So we are actually recharging our battery when we go out. But if your battery is full, you cannot stay in the sun. If your battery's 3/4 of the full, you'll be able to stay 3 hours. If your battery is like half full or even less than that, you'll be able to stay 6 hours. Here's the thing. If you put this on, these particles cannot charge you. So now, you're able to stay long without getting tired, without getting weak, and without, feel like, I don't know, you can sleep for days. You're weak, and you feel tired, and you feel like your energy drained. But your energy is not draining. This world is actually the opposite. You are actually being charged. And I am the first person in the world to understand this. Yep. And that's how I was able to stay on our gardening or stay out in the sun. Just by having this here. I can stay out in the garden all day. I can do our lawns, raking up leaves, everything. My life has changed because of this. And this was the year that I made the discovery. Furthermore, there will be many, I can tell you ahead of the future, there will be many people studying this video to understand what the sun is doing to us. Yep. So, now you understand a little bit. You can go to the video up here. And you can make them. And then you can test them out. Because you have to find what kind of battery do you have. Okay? For me, I am here. So I need 4. Or even 5 or 6. Okay? If you are here, all you need is like 2 or 4. If you are here, all you need is 1 or 2. And it'll last you the whole day. And all it is just these particles absorbing into your internal battery. When you have these, it helps it to remove it. So you're able to stay in the sun longer. Okay? So now you know how your body works. Now you know how your battery works. And yes, I'll say it one more time. Because of this bracelet, which I call it the Jordan Bronson's bracelet, Wonder Bracelet. And yes, it does a lot of wonders. So see that video up here and make them. And yes, your life will change. And that's a promise. Okay? Okay, this is the bonus footage. See all of them I have right there. Okay? All you have to do is make a few. I would suggest to do 4. And I will link all the videos right up here. And start making those. Okay? All you have to do is 4. Then you would test it out. Go out in the sun and test it out. Start with 2. Start with 4. And then even start with 6. So, your choice on that one. Okay? So all you have to do is make 2, 4, and 6 of these. And then test it out. And then you're going to see how your body behaves. Because you can see a little earlier, I showed you about a battery. The internal battery. And because of my discovery, everyone is different. But I would start with 2, 4, and 6. And see how you behave. Furthermore, one more tip before I go. You must cover this. So if you are in the sun in your arms, wear a short sleeve like this, and you can make it longer and put it right here. Okay? Put it right here. Sorry. I don't know if I could be the... Not on your wrist, but right here, okay? Then take your sleeves and cover it. You cannot have this. Remember this before I go. You cannot have these in the sun because they work the opposite. And I explained it right on this video, right up here. Okay? I'll link everything right here. And all you have to do is follow that and do the DIY Jordan Bronson's Miracle or Wonder Bracelet. Well, I call it the Wonder Bracelet, but it should be a Miracle Bracelet. Okay? If you have a long sleeve shirt, you can use a long sleeve shirt, put it on, and cover it. You can do that too. And yes, I have done with a long sleeve shirt. I wear a loose long sleeve shirt because I don't want to get myself burnt. And then you put this on. But remember, you have to hide it. Okay? It cannot be in the sun. Remember that. Okay? It has to be hidden. Other than that, that's about it on this bonus footage. And I will see you in the next video.